Heybridge Swifts this Sunday in the FA Cup. First of all, looking at the side, your team wise, fitness wise, how are the side looking?
Well, making progress. We've had Craig Woodman back in training this week, so he's back in contention, having missed last week. Pierce Sweeney ill for the game at Mansfield, he's back this week. Lee Holmes still, I wouldn't say 100% fit, but may well be fit enough to play on Sunday. So yeah, making progress.
When you go into a game like this, do you consider giving maybe players who've played a lot of games in the last 6 to 8 weeks a rest and blooding some of the younger players against the side that is quite a few rungs down below you in the ladder?
No, it's the first round of the FA Cup and we want to win it, so we haven't even spoken about that actually. It's a game we want to win, and I'll make a selection based on providing the best performance, but not about giving players games. No, not at all.
Obviously the under-23s played yesterday, so you will have seen some of that, and some of us watched it on Facebook as well. So does that perhaps, having such a recent game with some of the younger players, go into your thinking about selection either in the first team or on the bench?
No, it would give them more chance of playing. The fact they played only a day or two ago will certainly, I'm a believer in them playing football, not resting for a game someday in the future. They've got to play football, and they're playing regularly. They've played 2 games in the last week, Hull away, Sunderland away, and that only gives them a good momentum going into the game should they be selected. So more football the better, and we've got a squad that can take it, and even with injuries we've got a squad that can take it, and there are plenty of players pushing for selection this week.
You know, you're no stranger to kind of the potential banana skin, to use the cliche, in the first round of the FA Cup. We can talk about Curzon National Warrington, but I'm sure you'd probably not. What do players have to do in order to do a Didcot as opposed to do a Curzon National or Warrington?
I've never found it to be an error of application or professionalism. It's never been that. It's never been a case of them just expecting to win and not taking it professionally. It's been more a case of just doing the wrong things. It's something I always have often said. It's not about how much you want to win, it's whether you know how to. And you know, sometimes you play in these games and there are a different set of variables to think about and to challenge yourself with. And possession doesn't always win. The team has the most passes or most shots doesn't always win. It's about the right time, the right place, doing the right thing, and that's a very sort of grand synopsis for this. But you know, it's never been a problem for our players to turn up and just think they're going to win. And in the games you've just mentioned, I've never come off and accused them of not trying or not being prepared. It's been just a case of just not quite doing the right things for the occasion, for the opposition. And we're playing against a non-league team. We've done very, very well to get to this point. I've achieved that myself from the non-league with Team Bath in 2002, so I know what it takes to get to this point. I think they've played 7 matches to get to this point. They'll play more matches, and I think the winners of the FA Cup will play this year. So it's an amazing achievement. They won't want to see their dream, their excitement finish this Sunday. So they'll look to take that to another game or a replay, whatever would happen. But we want to make sure that we do the best for us, and the best for us is professional performance. It's not about anything sexy. It's about winning the game. So we'll be prepared, but you know, we have had experience of losing those games, and that will give us something. It will give me something to say to the players leading up to the game. But you know, it's a game we want to win.
Does that Team Bath experience 15 or 16 years or so ago help you understand what Heybridge are going through right now?
Yeah, it does. As you go through a career, you know, there's lots of things. You're forever learning, but it's a lot of it's trial and error, it's experience, it's anecdotal. It's you pick up on things and say to yourself, I won't let that happen again, or I'll use that next time. That's one of those things as a coach, manager, and player. You know, you're using for your playing days. It's one of the things which does add to the reservoir of experience you have, which you use at certain points. You don't and it's hard to quantify it all, but pick one or two things out possibly. But whether that'll be a case for this week, I don't know. But I certainly know it's a terrific competition. We really look forward to participating in it. We really enjoyed our experience of playing against Liverpool in the replay of 2 years ago. So we're certainly well aware that this is a big game for Heybridge. It's a big game for us, and it'll be a good game for us should we go through and win it. And that's as simple as that.